You recording. Perfect. Got it. Perfect. So, Shripal, I request you to please take the session ahead from here and post the session. If we have any kind of a questions, we may definitely there might be certain questions which may arise out of it. So we can definitely see how can we address that. Okay. So over to you, Shripal. Please
Thank
go
you,
ahead.
President Zubair, and thank you all. Uh, on the next 30 to 40 minutes, I will share whatever little research I've done, and we had me and Girija ma'am was part of a meeting with some of the experts in this in Gaushala, and we will be sharing those details as well. Meanwhile, okay, I'm just sharing the screen. Okay, is my screen visible to all?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. For now, I've mentioned RCME Foundation. As soon as we have a name finalized, I will change the name to that particular our foundation or trust name. And Gaushala ka naam bhi jo rakhenge, I will change that to that Gaushala name. So for now, I'm just calling it Gaushala by RCME Foundation. And before I take you to the next slides and a little information that I've gathered, I want to set the narrative. Why Gaushala? Uh, First thought came to my mind was that Rotary has been doing a lot of work for human beings. There's some work happening for animals also, but I have never heard any club having a Gaushala or a Rotary in general having a Gaushala. Whereas uh, these animals who can't speak, who can't express, they need to be taken care of. And as we all know, cow, guy, uh, gives us so much, so much. I mean, we can't even imagine how much benefits we have from cows and what are we doing for them. Like we always say that we have to give back to the society, we should help people around. I think we should help cows and buffaloes also, not just milk, but they provide a lot of positive energy and a lot of other products which help us in many ways. So this was for the first thought that we should have something in our club and think of a Gaushala. Second, we as every year one team goes and the next team takes over, and every year we scout for new projects or something new. This is one project which will go on for years and years. Every team which comes in will be very excited to take over and look after Gaushala. And if all of us really take good care, this will be a wonderful example for a lot of trust, just not Rotary, but even trust like even the groups like Lions or whichever other such organizations are there. They'll take an example from us and they will look forward to this kind of initiatives, which will really help uh, animals and country eventually. So this was second thought. And third, Jeev Daya is core to me. I mean, saving life is like very, very close to me. And Gaushala is one way we can help in saving animals, particularly cows and buffaloes. So, of course, we can think of animal shelter home where we can look forward to a lot of other animals. But I think Gaushala will be easier to move forward than animal shelter homes. Hence, I thought of Gaushala. So, yes, our club should have something special and different. Our club should have something that goes for a long, long time. It's a recurring project, and hence Gaushala, something which I have thought of. And I had shared, I had dropped the idea, and it was really, I was very happy when everybody welcomed the idea. Yes, it's going to be very difficult. It's not easy. There will be a lot of challenges, but as a group, we take it forward. I think we'll be able to overcome all the challenges. And we were motivated by our last Zoom meeting with IIT team and another gentleman from another us. It's called some Seva Kendra,
Sarveshwar Seva, and
Sarveshwar Seva.
Seva, and that person has been giving the guidance to IIT in terms, because he has got experience of setting up Goshala in many places. He is giving the entire technical know-how, providing the manpower and everything to IIT so that they can manage it. Yeah.
So and the gentleman is also a very senior director in one of a large corporate. Okay, so he has offered us to help us in setting up this Gaushala. He's told us where we can set it up, and he can also help us in acquiring land and setting it up, the Gaushala. So yes, we were quite motivated by that Zoom call, and we will be sharing those details as well. So I'll move forward to the next slide. So a Gaushala, when we set up, there are different sections that we need to focus on. So when I say sections, this section is actually meant for the presentation or a booklet. However, these sections are actually talking about various functioning and operating of the Gaushala. So I'll just read that for you. Of course, the first is introduction, what is Gaushala all about, and housing facility of the Gaushala, what are the machinery equipment requirements, the management of Gaushala, Gaushala records and employee management. Like every organization, we need to take care of records and employee management as well. The protocols of rescue, adoption policy of Gaushala, euthanasia in Gaushala, disposal of carcasses from Gaushala, nutrition management, veterinary medicine in Gaushala, self-sustainable Gaushala, and of course PR, fundraising, grants, and donation. This entire 13 section is a document of about 450 to 500 pages. I am not able to, and I've intentionally also not covered all of them because it would require a lot of time. However, very few important points I've covered so that we can start discussing and taking the next step forward. And of course, we'll set up a committee, Gaushala committee, and we will distribute the work and we'll deep dive into the document. The introduction part. Now, Gaushala was a very common installation in villages. I think even today it must be there. However, it needs to be revived because our economy is based on agriculture. Even today, in 21st century, we still call India is a agriculture-based economy, and hence Gaushala becomes a very, very crucial part of the economy as well. Now, what happens is the Gaushala, a lot of people open. There are some Gaushalas which are just a shade. Shade के अंदर cows, buffaloes, and जो भी animals को रखते हैं, and they feed them, and they are just taken care of. The basic needs are taken care of. Then there are other Gaushalas which are highly well maintained, like IIT, which is setting up, and IIT, which what they are doing. We may call them modern Gaushalas, and a lot of science and technology go into it. Shade कैसे होना चाहिए, कैसे एंगल में होना चाहिए, land surfacing कैसा होना चाहिए, and so on and so forth. So with this kind of research and support available to us, I look forward to setting up a modern Gaushala. So of course it will have a technology also part of it. Now, Gaushala also, when we set up a Gaushala, there are a lot of other benefits. It provides biofertilizer, organic pesticides, insecticides, pesticides and insecticides, organic energy, methane gas, panchagavya, and other medicine. Now, we can actually collect all this, sell it to these people. For example, Baba Ramdev जैसे बहुत सारे आयुर्वेदिक medicine use करने वाले companies हैं, milk, and so on and so forth. So once this Gaushala starts prospering, I think it will be self-sufficient, maybe by 50% or 100%. I really can't say the numbers right now, but yes, it will start supporting itself. Okay, so self-sustainable model hai ye. Now, what our Gaushala will be based on 5 freedoms. The aim for this Gaushala is based on these 5 freedoms for the animals, for cows and buffaloes. One is these animals, the cows will be hunger and thirst free. These are core principles on which we will build our Gaushala. One is hunger and thirst free animals. Second will be freedom from discomfort to these animals. Third, freedom from pain, injury, and disease. Fourth, freedom to express normal behavior. And fifth, freedom from fear and distress. Okay, I'm very new to this, so some terminology I may use like a layman terminology. So please excuse me for that. Now, these are the 5 principles on which we will set up our Gaushala. The principle on which, if we follow, we will set up an excellent Gaushala. The objective is very clear. These animals to be hunger and thirst free. Like all of us do not like discomfort, we wouldn't want this discomfort for our cow and our buffalo also. Like none of us like pain and injury or disease. Similarly, our Gaushala, our cows and buffaloes will not, we should try and ensure that they don't have any pain and injury or disease for that matter. And freedom, yes, we all like freedom of expression, and same way we should provide that kind of environment to our cows and buffaloes to express their normal behavior. And of course, most important along with the other principles is to have freedom from fear and distress. In such environment, animals really grow well, and they actually become our own baby, our own friends, and they actually start understanding our emotions. And we will be able to understand their emotions as well, though we can't communicate directly in a normal language that we speak. But we will be able to understand them, and they will be able to understand us if we provide this kind of environment to our animals. This is a typical housing plan or housing chart for a Gaushala. This is, can everyone read properly?
Yeah.
Okay. I won't be going very detailed into this. Yes, at an appropriate time we will, but this is for about 500 animal Gaushala. This is a typical plan for about 500 animal Gaushala. This is at the bottom out here. This is the main entrance. Can you all see the mouse pointer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is the main entrance. On the left side, the typical floor plans says that the left side should be sale counter and right side should be office, and here veterinary hospital. Now, depending on the size of the Gaushala we set up, we can decide to have a hospital or just a small medical center, like what our offices. Okay. A veterinary hospital is ideal for big Gaushalas. However, we can also set up a small veterinary hospital, which will take care of the basic requirement of the animals present in the Gaushala. And on the right side, there are isolation sheds. So these are the blocks that are required to provide a comfortable living for these animals, like isolation shed, bull pens, and quarantine shade. And on the left side, where they can have their, this is the maternity ward, it seems, yeah. And then the normal animal shades, यहाँ पे calves के लिए, 8 weeks cows के लिए this is the shade, and this is the milking parlor, and so on. This is dry animal shade. This is sick and injured animal shade, and so on. There are different blocks for animals. This provides, so if there is any animal which is ill or not well, there are different wards for them. So for drinking water, there is, of course, there are facilities provided where they live. However, how that drinking water shade should be, और जहाँ से पानी वहाँ पे वो लोग पिएंगे तो how it should be, how they are going to be fed. So what kind of food will be provided, and उसका जो एक ये होता है, there is a gap when they are inside the shade. They can take their head out and eat, and there should not be any injury. So a lot of gaushalas वहाँ पे वो लोग जिस तरह से रखते हैं, so when they take their head out and in, sometimes the animals are injured. So वो कैसा होना चाहिए उसके लिए भी there is a very specific guideline, and that will help. So for all these there are different shades or different blocks, I can say, and there those necessary arrangements can be created, and animals will be very, very comfortable in those shades. Now this is the description. What is the land requirement? So for opening a gaushala for around 500 to 800 animals, we require around 1.5 to 2 acres of land. And of course, for larger gaushala, we require bigger land. However, currently I propose to go for 500 to 800 animals gaushala, which is around 1.5 to 2 acre on a 1.5 to 2 acre land. Okay. What are the important considerations when in the layout of gaushala are specific shades. So in order to provide maximum comfort and welfare for the residing animals, diseased, blind and recumbent animals, there should be housed in a separate shade. Recumbent and blind animals are housed to prevent injuries. Now, as we all know, blind, even for humans, they need support or assistance. Similarly, even those animals will require assistance, hence they are kept separately, and the shade is created in such a way so that the injury is avoided or it is a minimum injury. Okay, and of course, animals with disease like TB and foot and mouth disease and hemorrhage, yes, they need to be kept separately in a separate shade. So hence, sorry.
Septicemia.
Septicemia. Yeah. They are kept in a separate isolation quarters so that these kind of disease is not spread among the other animals. And of course, pregnant and young animals should be housed in separate shades, and hence the layout that we saw has different blocks. Same goes for the lactating animals. They are housed separately, and quarantine shade for okay. So this talks about where the quarantine shade should be, and new entrants, the rescued rehabilitated cows, and the purpose of this is new entrants. When there is a new animal or rescued and rehabilitated cow, the gaushala people or management or doctor is not aware if there are any disease to those animals. So once all clear signal is given, they can be part of the rest of the animals, right, and the normal shape, just to avoid the risk of infection and all that. Okay. So housing. So further in the housing is the section of site for setting up a new gaushala requires, of course, location and the shape, availability of water, topography, connectivity. So when we decide land for the gaushala, these are the sections or these are the areas that we need to concentrate on primarily to choose the layout. Like location and shape is very important. I'll come to this point in the next slide. Availability of water, topography, connectivity, sun exposure, and wind protection, so that these animals are not and orientation of shade. So everything is well defined. We have entire guidelines with us. Plus, we have experts who are already into setting up gaushalas. They will also help us in designing and setting up this gaushala. Space requirements for animals. Floor space requirement, feeding and watering space requirement for waste disposal, and space requirement for stores. Okay, these are the basic requirements for animals. Then what are the machineries required? The machineries and equipments required for gaushala is a ramp for loading and unloading of animals. So whenever animal needs to be taken out for some, say, hospital or whatever purpose, the loading and unloading should be very easy. Then there is a ramp required. Then crush, traverse, and shoot. Cow sling for lifting cows. Refrigerator, cow mattresses, curtains for shade. And likewise, there are 30 different types of equipments and machines are required. We have entire document which will help us in understanding what those equipments and machines are required. I have mentioned some of it. There are about 30 odd equipments and machines are required. But at an appropriate time when we take the next step forward, we'll deep dive into these documents, and then we'll discuss on that in detail. Okay. Management of gaushala. Again, this is as I say, it's an art. Okay, it's an art of combining ideas, facilities, processes, materials, and labor for the well-being of the cows. It involves, and very importantly, involves decision making and ensuring that whatever constraints and we are facing, or we minimize these constraints by having different units of gaushala. Now, every unit needs proper management, be it sales or be it the other different blocks in the gaushala, like isolation block or the normal or pregnant cow blocks and so on. It needs proper management, and it is an art. And gentleman from this Sanstha has already assured us that we will provide you these Go Sevaks, who will who are experienced Go Sevaks, who will take care of the management of the gaushala. Okay, so we will have experienced team, rather employees, who will take care of these, the day-to-day operations or upkeeping of the cows and the other animals in the gaushala. Okay, the other sections, which are gaushala records and employee protocols and adoption policy, and these are all more or less operational sections. And currently, I'm not covering in this presentation. As I mentioned, it's a huge document of 450 odd pages. And whenever we form a team, gaushala team, we will distribute this document among us, and we will pick up the topics and we'll present each topic that will be required to set up the gaushala. Today's presentation is actually giving us a gist of what gaushala may require, how we can shape it up, the basic answers to the queries, and with whatever limited knowledge that I and Girija ma'am have. And then, of course, based on all the inputs, we'll take the next step forward. Self-sustainable gaushala. That is going to be our objective. Our gaushala should be self-sustainable. When I say self-sustainable, obviously we will look forward to 100% self-sustainable. But if it doesn't happen, whatever maximum we can. Okay, so we will focus on cost cutting, and we'll focus on whatever byproducts we get out of Gaushala or running this Gaushala, and monetize that so that these particular our Gaushala will be self-sustainable. Okay, and it will also help us in ensuring better facilities for our resident cows and resident animals.
Motorcycle.
So up to this point, I have covered the basic information. As I mentioned earlier, all this will be covered in the later discussion once we form the committee and that committee takes the next step forward in the other directions that are required. However, before coming to an end to this particular presentation, few thoughts I have is yes, Gaushala topic is going to be setting up the Gaushala is going to be a challenging project. However, this particular project will be celebrated. I'm not just saying welcome. It will be celebrated year over year by a lot of people. It's looking at the health and prosperity in terms of their health and emotions of these residing animals. We will feel proud in our lifetime that we have done something which is really very, very big in our lifetime. We are all making our houses or helping people, doing wonderful in our career and corporate life and whatever we are doing wherever we are. But this particular Gaushala will make us feel कि हमने life में कुछ बहुत अच्छा काम किया है, and that feeling will live with us until we live. Third, yes, there will be a lot of funding required, and I personally propose that all the members, whoever wish to contribute, are welcome to contribute, but our objective should be to arrange funds from the outside, and we should not expect our team to contribute to these to this Gaushala. Of course, everybody, like जैसे हम मंदिर में contribution देते या कोई भी अलग-अलग projects पे contribution देते हैं, people are welcome. However, it's a big project. We need to think of not just the capital investment, but we have to look at the recurring expenses and the future expenses. So, and this is such a project where the HNIs, the high, we have some top professionals and CXOs in our team, and of course the CSR funds and a lot of other people who will be happy to contribute. So I don't see major challenge when it comes to fundraising. Another thing I have thought of is there may be some question that how will we run this? So to run this Gaushala, so apart from the operational part and apart from the funding part and all that, the very important part is the management committee of the Gaushala. I have thought of a few things which of course with everyone's guidance and support we will take it to the next level, is that the committee will have few members among which one will be the current president, one will be the president-elect, and one will be the past president. So these three members will actually be part of the committee for 3 consecutive years. President-elect to current president to PP. One member will be a permanent member for at least 5 to 10 years and can be given extension like a chairman emeritus or chairman of the organization. And there will be on the committee, there should be 1 or 2 veterinary experts, 1 or 2 people who are influencers, and of course 1 or 2 or more our Rotary committee members or Rotary members of the club. This is how, if we form a core management team, we will have a wonderful operations of our Gaushala. And with this, I complete today's basic presentation for our Gaushala. Thank you for giving this time, opportunity, and listening to me. for last few months.
Well, I have some questions. Can I?
Yes, my next point was me and Girija ma'am both are open to questions, and whatever little knowledge, as I mentioned earlier, we are also beginning this. So these are our baby step days, and whatever little knowledge we have, we'll try and answer those questions.
Yeah. So thank you for the presentation. It was very interesting. Okay, some questions that I have are: what is a ballpark number of the? You said it's a viable size is for how many animals? You said it was
500 to 800.
500. So the layout that I showed was of 500 to 800.
That I understood, but what is a viable size, a minimum viable size of the?
Ideally, yes, at least 3 to 500 should be there. A small Gaushala, but 3 to 500 should be there.
So what is then the capital expenditure? What is the recurring expenditure?
Okay. I don't have an exact number, but yes, I can tell you. If we get land from the government, then around 2 crore will be the ideal number to start with. This will include the initial setup cost. This will include the initial maintenance and upkeep and recurring cost.
No, okay. I think we can separate the two. What is the capital expenditure and what's the operating expenditure? You can.
Yes.
And then you would operating expenditure. Of course, you would get milk, and you could put in all of that. What you're going to get, you can sell that, and all of that. And what is the? Are we thinking of roping in other clubs as well, so that it can become a district project, or or a small group of?
I would like to interrupt you here. Probably Girija can tell us, under what avenue of service does this fall? Or does it not fall in one of the avenues of service of Rotary?
It can come under community development also, because it will be, some people will get employment. There will be economic development of those people. It can come under that also. It comes under even environment, because
If we are setting up a Goshala and trying to make it viable, okay, it is not for the economic development of somebody else.
no, we are. It is only going to be self-sustaining.
If you are setting it up for a community, it is another story.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
It is like, for example, if we
Anyway,
are.
there is another aspect of this that I would like to point out. I spent maybe about 5 years or 6 years going to a Goshala every day.
Okay.
Okay, so I spent a lot of time. The Goshala was in Khar. It was very close to our home.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I used to enjoy going there.
Yeah.
And there are a few things that I would like to point out.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. You just showed a plan of various rooms and facilities and all that. See, we have gone through about 2 years of COVID. Okay. Do you like staying at home after all this?
No
And-
problem.
No.
I'm happy. There is a
and
home.
what we are doing is we are forcing these animals to stay at home.
No. That is what I just wanted to discuss with you.
Please. One minute, please. Let
Okay.
me tell you.
Yeah. Okay.
It requires at least 20 times more space for these animals to move about in an enclosed area. Okay. What is happening, say, in IIT, you got farmers maintaining cows, but they are let loose all over IIT. Okay?
Exactly. Yeah. That's what they said.
But at least that IIT land is there.
They are not restraining them.
You're
They are
talking
giving
about
them.
a
Yeah.
Goshala.
Exactly.
If you're talking about a Goshala, which is enclosed, and you don't provide that kind of land, the animals are very restless. Every evening they want to go out. Every morning they want to go out. Evening they want to come. They want to walk around. They want to. I mean, that's their
Correct. It's a
lifestyle.
natural tendency. Yeah. It is a natural tendency. Yes. Absolutely.
So
Yes.
I think this 2 acres or so for 500 animals is
It is too much. Yeah. probably we must keep less number of animals and allow that there more space to move around.
In
When I
Thar,
feel 500 is too large a number to look after, I have gone in Chennai to so many temples. They have kept like 20, 30, and then there is a lot of space around them, greenery, where they move around.
yeah.
So there is a fence provided so that they don't go out. But inside that, they are moving out. Lot of trees are there, greenery is there. Then there are some gopalas who are looking after them.
Correct.
Just seeing that nothing enters or disturbs them or something like that. Taking care of that. There has to be open area around. It should not be just a shed and closed. No, not
Okay.
like that.
Just to answer your last question, the Gaushala that we are going to create and make is to provide them a safe shelter, food and water, the healthy food, healthy water,
And
provide
place to
them
where they can
shade.
sleep. Yeah.
They can sleep and they can stay away from
When
direct
they are
sunlight.
not well, when they are pregnant, at those times to
Yes.
be given care.
It's a
everything.
house for them, but it is not. We are not creating a jail for them. The Go Sevaks or Gopalas will take them out on day-to-day basis. Like you said, they want to go out in the morning, they want to go out in the evening.
So there was this person from Ashapura Group of Industries who's the director and who is who has managed so many Goshalas throughout Maharashtra. And he says, as per our BMC rules, within Thana district, it is allowed, but within Mumbai, if you have your private land, you can have it. Otherwise, you cannot, the government will not allot. But beyond Thane, he can get us a land. He can get us provided a free land. And then we can plan how much land we get accordingly, how many cows we want to take. But even providing the Gopalas for it to take care of them, the kind of food that needs to be given, the kind of care, everything, they have sufficient examples. They provide people at very nominal rates as they have done for IIT. So even in fact, IIT is also open to collaborate with us. So we can look at both models.
Correct.
And then as a club, we can take a decision.
Okay.
And it has to be
And
a
in other clubs,
location.
well, and all of that.
See,
You know.
it
See,
does
it
not
has to be a
fall in,
location which is accessible
you-
for our
Yes.
club members as well.
Yes.
Exactly.
Otherwise,
So
what
that is
will
why we were
happen?
looking
So-
at IIT. That's why we were looking at it. They are open for it.
IIT is very possible.
IIT
Yeah.
is very much possible, and there's a lot of land in IIT.
No.
No, they already are creating a shed. They
And if
already are
IIT is
creating.
doing it.
For people, it's 500 acres or so, IIT. So there's a lot of land, and we used to have a lot of
Lot of
animals.
grass, lot of
Okay.
open area.
Okay. So I will answer here. One is IIT already has one Gaushala. They're planning to set up another one. And they
That's
are
towards
looking
the
at-
lake.
Towards the
And
lake.
towards the
They're-
lake, and
they're
they plan
looking
to
at-
shift all the animals there.
Yes, they're looking at a collaboration. However, if it is a collaboration, we need to understand what is it their expectations from us.
Yeah.
Whether
Who's in charge in
will we have any say in the Gaushala, or they are only looking at a financial contribution?
So who's in charge of this? Do you know?
There is Professor
Yeah.
Ramakrishnan. There is Professor Ramakrishnan. He said he will come and then we will have a talk about that.
He's
So-
which department is he in?
I have no idea that.
Okay.
about
But
that.
our
I
main
will ask
purpose
him.
was to set up our own Gaushala, take an advice from the IITs who have already done the setup. They can guide us in terms of the challenges, in terms of what kind of an expenses will be there, so that we can build our plan and we are ready. And
See-
I believe
See, both
last
are
time-
okay, but that's what Zubair.
That is
We
wishful
didn't have any
thinking.
fixed idea. I say chahiye, waise chahiye.
Exactly.
Okay, we went with an open mind because
Correct.
when we talked to Bhaktivedanta Hospital, when I was just casually talking, he said IIT professors are doing it. So I said, okay, let us listen to him and ask what has been his experience.
Correct.
What problems did they face? So funding is huge requirement. Okay, 2 crore means it's not an easy amount
Correct.
for us to raise and start. And secondly, like Jau Shripal was saying, we will not be able to get it anywhere nearby. If it is very far, then we just leave the cows to the care of the Gorakshaks, and we probably go once in a month. What kind of care will we able to take?
Okay.
Right?
So just to add to this point, Government of Maharashtra has allocated a huge land bank at the Gujarat-Maharashtra border.
Right.
He had mentioned the name of the village also. Let me see if I can find that.
Yeah, he is. Last time he said.
Yeah, yeah.
I had written it down. Dapcheri. I think Dapcheri is the name of the place.
Place, yeah.
Yeah, Dapcheri is the name of the place, which is a
Dapcheri.
land bank allocated by the government of Maharashtra
Correct.
to set up gaushalas only. And he said we will get this land easily. It should not be a major problem. Of course, with the new processes that we need to follow. So
Yeah.
this answers one question. It is a completely natural place provided and created by the government of Maharashtra to set up gaushalas. This will provide open space for the animals also to roam around along with the gopalas. Okay. Now, I'm trying to answer your first question, Leja, was whether we are looking at a district project or not. So my personal thought is not. The only reason is that this is a concept that we are all thinking about, and we'll work all together, do a lot of brainstorming, and we'll design it and we'll execute. The moment we include other clubs, there will be a lot of interference in terms of decision making, in terms of
I think it will be a collectively, I think.
we can always work together. We can always involve them, but not in the management committee, is what I personally think, because that's where all the problem starts, in the management committee.
But Shripal, if you
They are
think about
expecting
it,
funds, yeah.
no, funds is one thing.
Uh-huh.
If you think about it, what is the time allocation required by the club to manage such a huge project, which is say about 150 kilometers from here?
Okay. So I'll answer this.
1 minute. Okay. How many of us will be willing to go there? And when? I had requested all of us to go together to
Wadi.
provide two
Wadi housing ke liye.
in Wada.
Wada, exactly.
I have still not heard of anybody wanting to come.
Exactly.
One person has said, yes, I'll come, I'll drive you down. Okay. But if people don't come, you might end up investing a lot of money. At the end of it, it is very, very difficult to sustain.
Okay.
Yes,
I'll try to answer this question. As far as WADA is concerned, last time when there was a talk about WADA, visiting WADA, I think you or whoever was answering said कि अभी भी थोड़ा pandemic effect है, we will go after that. Hence, the visit hasn't taken place. The day we decide that WADA जाना है, I'm sure you will have a few members joining you.
Last time it was raining heavy. That time
Whatever, there were reasons for entire club to get together and not go. Rain or pandemic, whatever. Now coming to the answer your first part of your question is
1 minute. See, this is going once to WADA. When you are talking about setting up a unit,
I'm coming to that part of your question. Is, as I mentioned, there will be committee. There will be Gaushala committee. And as I mentioned, there will be 3 people like PP and president-elect and current president and few others. We have 2 gaushalas. Hamari community, hamara gaon hai, which I belong to in North Gujarat called Radhanpur. Hamari yahan pe 2 gaushala hai, which is about 700 kilometers from Bombay. Okay, or maybe 800 kilometers from Bombay. Okay, we have a committee in Bombay. They visit. There are committee में मान लीजिए 12 लोग हैं. There are 2 people fixed. There are 2 people visit every 20 days. So rotation में 2 लोग वहां पे जाते हैं. There is a list of things that they need to take care of. They go, they check, they follow this, they tick mark those boxes. Checklist, and they come back. Every 15-20 days there are 2 people visit. Here we will also create this kind of system where 2 people are assigned this task and visit at every regular interval.
Sir, you are extremely optimistic as far as Rotary clubs are concerned. Okay. Here we have got 30 members. We don't know if they'll continue next year. Okay. This is the condition for all Rotary clubs, because every year it's a new year. You're going to have new management people. You're going to have a new set of office bearers. Continuity is not assured at all.
Satish ji,
But 1 minute, sir. When you're talking about your village and your people, there is a cohesiveness there because everyone is thinking this is our village. Okay, that is not there here. Here, sometimes it becomes your club, sometimes it becomes my club, sometimes we are only fighting here. Okay, and the result will be, because I have seen this. Okay,
okay.
we set up
Satish ji,
it is very easy to set up a project. Keeping it going is impossible.
okay. To answer this,
And it is far too huge. If
I
you are
agree.
going to set up an organization, okay, where Rotary funds, but that organization runs it, I'll be with you. And
Okay.
I'll go and stay there with the cows.
He stayed there for many
I
years.
would enjoy that. Okay.
okay. Just
But
to
for a Rotary club to manage, I can't see this happening in maybe 30 or 40 years.
I'm sure you will see this happening, and you will go and stay there as well with the cows, and you will say that, "Arey, don't worry, मैं अभी यहाँ पे एक महीना रहूँगा, and I'll take care of it." So that is, I'm very confident and optimistic about it. To answer some of the queries that you raised, that हमें पता नहीं है कि ये 30 members renew करेंगे या नहीं. Every year is a new year, and there is a cohesiveness in our community gaushalas. So to answer that, even community gaushalas and the communities have lot of problems. ओके, वो हम गुजराती में बोलते हैं एक दूसरे का टांग खींचते रहते हैं, ये सब हर जगह होता है. तो यहाँ पे भी पॉसिबली होगा. जब हमने ये क्लब सेटअप किया, गिरिजा मैम, यू एंड द अदर्स वेटरन्स,
He was the person.
या मतलब I
Yeah, correct,
as I
correct.
mentioned.
You came late. Yeah.
And the other veterans who decided and got together, I'm sure you did not think कि भाई ये 2 साल भी चलेगा या नहीं. You definitely thought that ये club आहिस्ता आहिस्ता बड़ा
Yeah.
होगा.
Yeah. We
So-
want that, and that
and
will
this will happen.
There
Third
will
is
be teething
third-
problems are there.
Third is we started this in pandemic, and we still continue to remain in that shell of pandemic. कि हम मिलेंगे नहीं, हमारा get together नहीं हो रहा है. Obviously, there will be disconnection and motivation नहीं है. The moment we get back to normal routine, there will be motivation, there will be more people joining in, there will be family get-togethers, and this will become a community. Cohesiveness will come naturally. Yes, I'm being optimistic, but that is the way we can move forward. Otherwise, शायद ये club ये साल last हो जाएगा, and Prashant will not be able to do anything. If we think that ये ऐसा हो सकता है, and trust me, Gaushala, whoever it is, अगर they can contribute in one way or the other, direct contribution in terms of money or direct contribution in terms of management,
Effort,
operations,
going, yeah.
everything, people will be very, very happy because they'll feel it belongs to them. And during my presentation also, I said it is our Gaushala. And this will be our Gaushala for one and all. Whoever, new members, past members, अगर किसी ने membership renew नहीं किया है, फिर भी वो बाहर जाके बोलेगा, हमने गौशाला सेटअप किया.
Oh,
So-
see, if we can do that, there are alternatives. Okay, you set up an iBank here, you set up a hospital here. Everything will have the feeling that yes, we have set it up.
That
Sir,
is,
wait a minute. I am not saying that your Goshala is bad idea. It's a great idea.
Yeah, it's very
Okay, I appreciate it. But is it for our club? Is it for a Rotary club? Okay, it is not a part of the Rotary mainstream activities. When it is not a part of Rotary mainstream
No,
activities.
but DG is very
1 minute,
excited about it.
1 minute,
Yes.
1 minute. When it is not a part of Rotary mainstream activities, it becomes very difficult to get resources for it. Okay, resources from other clubs, other members, or people wanting to participate in it. Okay, so if you start off something where others are not willing to join, it becomes extremely difficult. And it's a lot of work. It's not a small thing. Okay, it's not that your 500-page report is there. Okay, that is only about starting up. Okay, once you get into running this kind of thing, there's a hell of a lot of work.
Absolutely. I agree.
And And if you have 10, 15 cows or 500 cows, you must understand that each of those cows has got a kink of its own way of thinking. It's like having 500 wives. You know, you're going to end up with a whole lot of problems.
Any,
I'm sorry. I'm
no,
sorry.
no, I'm happy with
Sorry,
this
I
kind
have
of,
lived with cows, so I know.
no, and I'm very
It's got
happy
its
that,
own habits, its own way of thinking. They are worse than our cricketers who want to sit at specific places in the what do you call that? In
It's-
the
Dressing
room.
room, dressing
Yeah,
room.
in the dressing room.
In the
They want,
dressing room.
yeah.
Okay, these cows are like that. You know.
sure, I'm sure. And with the veterans and
I
the
love it.
experience,
Love
with
it.
the veterans,
When I met him, he took me there to see the cows, and
Really? Oh, God.
and believe me,
he used to go there every day, and
Yeah, I know my brother also goes to go
He
all the
loved it.
time. Yes, yes.
and believe me,
I'll
with
tell
the
you-
veterans and experienced people
I'll
like
tell you
you,
another story of this. Okay, there was a calf there in Khar market.
What was there?
our market.
In Khar market, there
Okay.
was a calf.
Okay.
And Khar market means there are vegetable vendors and fruit vendors who are selling. So this calf wanted to eat some peru. This is a true story, yeah? I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And that fellow was shooing it off. So I went to that fruit seller and I said, give me a dozen peru. So he said, these big ones. I said, no, give me your worst ones which are getting spoiled.
Oh, God.
So he took out some 12 perus and gave it to me. So one by one, I started feeding that calf. This peru wala felt so good that he also started feeding the cows out of his own perus. And the calf was feeling great. So that evening was over. Okay. 2 years passed by. And then I was going to Khar market, riding pillion behind a friend of mine. And we stopped at that intersection of 4th Road and Khar Station Road. And 3 intersections down, there was a big commotion. Suddenly, this huge cow ran amok and started running down towards us.
Recognized you.
Even my friend who was this thing, he was wondering whether his motorcycle would survive that charge of the cow. And the cow is quite big, it's about 2 tons
Yeah.
of material coming at you.
Exactly.
So that cow came and stood right in front of me. Yeah. And I wanted to be.
Yeah. Yeah, fondled.
This is their memory.
Yeah,
And this is the way they think.
exactly.
Okay? And we can't understand it.
Yeah.
When we see a cow coming like that, we have to run away.
thank you for giving this example.
Yeah.
And this answers your concerns.
It does not answer. I'm telling you my experiences and how much I love the cows. Okay.
अरे
But-
मैं आपको वही कह रहा हूँ. This
Management
answers.
of this thing, I will stay far away from it. It's not something that our or any Rotary Club can take up. Okay, you set up an organization to manage it, which can take care of it. We can't sit here as a committee and think of.
So that is what this Ashapura Foundation director, he sets up a team of people who will look after that. He provides people who will be staying there. They professionally take care of the whole thing.
So
He
let
provides
that-
everything.
No,
Yeah,
that is
we
what
will
I'm
have to
saying. You
provide
have to
that
set
also
up
has to be a
that,
part of that funding. Exactly. So
You
they
have to-
take care of the entire operations.
Yeah.
Yes.
That operation is not a small thing.
Correct.
No.
So the
Precisely.
entire operations, they are going to do it. They will do it. Only thing is, we'll have to now work out the cost factor, all those things. Then only we will
Sustainability,
be how we can continue. That's it. But that will be managed professionally by them. Like you said, the cow cannot be waiting for us to go and feed them or taking care of their things. Absolutely not.
The
Absolutely
entire,
not.
all employees will be provided by them.
Yeah,
Experienced
because they
employees.
have experience. They have a big, huge team of 600, 700 people whom they provide and keep on going around, and they take care of it. And they are the people who are helping IIT also to take care. So this is why they had brought in at the meeting that person also. So we'll be going and meeting him, and then we'll understand. Yeah.
IIT is a different scale altogether. Huh? It's
And the kind of funding that they have is something.
I know, I
unbelievable.
agree. Yeah. So that is why even
Correct.
IIT has offered that we can collaborate with them. So
Yeah.
what we will do is we'll find out if we have to collaborate with them, what is it that it takes? What is it that we also get to go there? Will they also put up our name also in their board?
So many
Are we allowed to go and see there?
lot of land
And more than anything else,
Yeah.
it would be a good way of getting some people from IIT amongst us.
Correct.
Yeah, exactly. Both
We
ways.
are, we are
Both
part
ways.
of
Yeah.
IIT Powai, and they are also
A
part
project of IIT, if you are part of, that is something very prestigious.
Thanks,
And not
Parag.
only that, with the products of the cow, like for example, Gomutra and all that, they are doing a lot of experiments and they are part of scientific papers. So that is also a part of, that will also become a part of a project, which is something very commendable. So they have said all this. So we have to again talk with the Professor Ramakrishnan also. We'll explore both the possibilities. We are just putting forth in front of you whatever are the options available to us. That's it.
I think
Yeah.
working with an organization like IIT, they have a lot of resources.
They have alumni, and alumni
What
association
Satish
contributes a
got
lot.
from the cows. I've seen it, and how they remember. After such a long time, he would go to IIT,
course,
and
yes.
then we were living here, and then IIT was hostels.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
would go there, you would go meet them again.
Correct.
He
Yeah.
used to regularly, and he introduced me to them and all kinds of things. It was,
Yeah, I know.
He really cared for cows very, very much. So, which is why the passion in what he
You
talks.
really become
very
attached to them
transient.
also, because
It
when you
was-
keep a cow at home, what it is, we have experienced as children.
yes.
So it
But
really
you're in
becomes
a
a
stray
very.
cow, and does not matter.
Yeah.
But they remember you.
And now another thing is,
it's,
even this person director, he's even aware of the particular brand of cows which is completely Indian, so that the milk that it produces is free of fat and people
Free of
don't
fat,
have any
right.
problems. Generally we are told, okay, avoid lactation, avoid lactose, avoid milk products. That problem does not exist when you consume milk of this particular cow. So he was saying, because there are now a lot of Jersey cows and imported variety of cows, the kind of milk that it gives is causing cancer, other kinds of problems. But this kind of cows, it is genetically proven. That is what the engineers from IIT said. The
IIT
professors
said.
from IIT said it. Yes.
Honestly, I can say that after looking at this
I could not-
presentation,
One minute. As a person who has studied in IIT and who is aware of what professors are doing there, okay, I would not put too much credence
Okay.
in what they are saying.
Same. Okay. Yeah, fine.
Okay? You have to take it with
With a
much
pinch
more
of
than a
salt.
pinch of salt.
Oh, really?
Most of these people are
Okay.
like you and me. We are in a career
Yeah.
where our career depends upon creating a paper that people will read.
Right.
Okay. So a lot of effort goes into creating the paper, not in verifying whether that paper is doing anything genuine. Okay. Most of the research is like that. Otherwise, Otherwise, IIT would have had a large number of people who had won the Nobel Prize. That is not happening because of the quality of research.
In fact, even now that you say it, I just remember him saying that, in fact, they have come out with something from the this thing that for COVID medicine, something they have made, and the government has accepted it, and they presented the papers and all he was saying. So I
Long way
don't,
off.
It's a long way off.
yeah, correct.
There are companies that are doing
So
good research.
anything that is current, you will have IIT professors wanting to try and do something there.
Yeah.
Does not mean that it gets done.
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah.
Not
That spirit of inquiry is there, right? The spirit of inquiry is
some-
there. That's
no,
it.
maybe a little more than not outside IIT, but
Right.
it is not
Phenomenal.
something that is to be revered.
True.
IIT professor, okay, IIT professor. I think we had an IIT professor in RCBP that created a lot of problems for us rather than solutions.
No worries. So let me conclude. It's 9 o'clock now.
Yeah.
Let me conclude.
We had a very wonderful discussion, and Shreepal has
honestly, this
really
was
put
a
his
wonderful
heart and soul
discussion.
into this.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Satish,
very
for
much.
bringing up some pertinent points. I know this is not a small project for sure. This is going to be, there will be a lots of things which has to be taken care. There has to be a lot of brainstorming as well. There has to be lots of funds which has to be generated. Many things has to happen. So some days back, I was actually going on in Mumbai. I was just passing one shop, the tea stall. I saw one boy who was actually serving the tea. So that reminded me of our Prime Minister, Narendra Singh Modi. That time when he was actually doing the same thing, serving a tea, if that time he would have said to someone that I want to be a Prime Minister one day or a Chief Minister one day,
I know people would have laughed at you.
everyone would have laughed at it. It is you and me. Not only the president of or the Prime Minister of India, but US as well, like that, right? So he had a dream, he had that vision, right? I could see honestly when Shreepal was presenting today, I could see when he was saying R Gaushala.
Yeah.
I was actually calculating how many times he said R. That actually says how involved he is.
Strong
Okay, and the zeal he had and the whatever homework he had done with regards to presenting it to us. So I'm sure there is always, we can say, for the success, there is something which is very important, which is initiate. The first step is just to initiate. So
Yeah.
if we have done some kind of initiation, definitely it will require everyone's experience. So we have, as experienced people over here, we have some people who have already done that kind of a project. We can gather all the understanding, all the ideas. Accordingly, we can see how to do it,
Yeah, how to make it a success.
how to make it a
And
success.
sustainable
Exactly.
and sustainable. you know?
Sustain it, right? One is setting up a project and then the sustaining,
Yeah, because you know.
right? Two
Exactly.
parts.
We'll create a sustainable model and then we'll
Exactly.
start. Yes.
Exactly. So wonderful presentation, Shreepal. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
bringing up.
I think Shreepal, you have to form a
Really
team quickly
appreciated your
and then we'll
presentation.
start.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I did not mean to discourage you.
No,
Right, right. But you brought up
definitely.
very good points.
We
Now
honestly.
we know who will go and stay.
Do something that can
Now we
get
know who will go and stay. We'll
We'll
provide
go
a
and stay,
nice
right?
room.
Three points. Yes. One, you asked this question, very pertinent question, and motivated all of us that yes, we can do this. Two, the Peru wala example, actually that answered कि हमारे यहाँ पे लोग एक यही reason से लोग आएंगे कि this is the emotion that we are going to generate and people will join us and कारवा बढ़ता जाएगा. And three, हमें अभी मालूम है कि वहाँ पे जाके कौन रहने वाला है. So
Exactly.
So, Satish ji, I would say rather that was a SWOT analysis. Your points were kind of a SWOT analysis.
Right,
Correct.
exactly.
Management
True.
control.
So really
And-
appreciate that.
Some music system is on and I could hear the speech going on background.
Shreepal?
Going on in
like, in my house, only my wife is there.
No
here.
problem, no problem.
So that music, I am dancing on that music every single day.
Sure. So thank you so
I
much,
actually
everyone.
love-
Thanks
I
for
actually
your
love-
views and suggestions. And thanks, Jayesh, for being here. And Zevi, coming late, but good to
Thanks
have
for
you here.
joining. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks, Deepak sir.
And
Vishal,
any-
Nitya,
Thank you.
Shreepal.
Pramod has got any messages?
Well,
He actually left. He had some other